Hey, hello, my name is Randall Meek. I am the owner of How to Start a Cleaning Business, the Randall and Flora Meeks homepage here on Facebook. And reason I come on today, I've got a couple of questions. People had typed comments on they wanted more information on how to start a cleaning business. I thought I'd just throw up this live video real quick and how to start a cleaning business with no money. I've got a video on YouTube with the same title, and I sent that link out to a couple people. But I just wanted to share today here on this page kind of how we got started. And believe me, we didn't have any money. We started out, my wife and I, Flora, we started out with a 1991 Toyota. We loaded it down with some cleaning products from Walmart in the back seat, folded the back seats down, and so we could fit all of our mops and our brooms in there. And we would go from the businesses to businesses that we had at that time, and we would clean out of that car. She would clean houses during the day. She would drive from house to house, and she had some housing residential clients back in those days. That's a great business. It's not what we're in today, but it's a great business, especially if you're just starting out and you like to do that kind of thing. You like interacting with the customers, on a daily basis. It's a great business. But how to start a cleaning business with no money? First of all, you could actually run up some credit cards and do it that way. I wouldn't suggest that. I didn't do it that way. You could borrow money from friends or family. Wouldn't do that either. As Dave Ramsey would say, at Thanksgiving dinner, it just kind of changes the conversation a little bit if you owe your family money. But first of all, if you're watching this video on the rebroadcast, please like it and share it. If you're wanting to start a cleaning business, drop a number 1 down in the comment section so I'll know that you're really interested in doing this. I've got nothing to sell you. I want you to know that right off the bat. Another way, find a partner who's willing to invest. All of these things I'm throwing up there, I definitely wouldn't do. But here's what I want to do. I want to eliminate some of these things from maybe what you're thinking about, because although they may be ways, I don't think they're the best way. And I want you to start this really debt-free, and it's not that hard. So you may apply for a small business loan. Back then, I didn't have the credit. I couldn't do that. There's no way. So I wouldn't do it any of these ways. One thing I want you to understand, that cleaning business, janitorial business, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, I'm 7 years into it, actually longer than that. My wife actually started the business back in 2005. We put a $90 ad in a newspaper, and she started doing estimates on houses and apartments, and we ended up getting into business that way. And she was doing it basically by herself. I would work nights and weekends in our commercial businesses and our new construction cleaning, but that's how we got started way back when. And it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes a lot of work. But, when you can go out and you can produce money that you did not have, at the beginning of the day, and you can get that paycheck directly from the efforts that you and your wife or your spouse, your girlfriend, or just by yourself, maybe do it with your daughter, or a best friend. You produce those efforts, you produce those results in the form of monetary reward for your work. There's no feeling like it in the world. So, first of all, you have to believe in yourself. Let's just go through this real quick. You got to believe in yourself, and I want to tell you something right now. If you don't believe in yourself right now, I want to tell you that I believe in you, okay? And, I believe in you because I've seen what I've been able to do. And I want to tell you also, I'm not anything special. I never thought that, right now we've got a cleaning business. It's about a $500,000 business. We've got about 25 to 28 employees, most of them part-time. We've got a few full-time employees. Never thought I would be this big. But, the truth of it is, you are a lot more capable than you think that you are right now. And I want to encourage you because I'm a resource. I'm here to help you. So right now, if you have any questions about how to start your cleaning business, just ask them down in the comment section, and we can start that conversation. You will have to apply yourself You'll have to follow through on your commitments. You'll have to make sure that, your customers will depend on you to answer your phone and to take care of any criticisms, any problems, any things that you may have missed. And you just have to do that. That's part of it. Complaints are part of the business. But, do you want to work for somebody else for the rest of your life? You can absolutely have a full-time job and start this part-time. You can do that. That's what we did. I worked for a Fortune 100 company. And if I said the name, everybody in the whole world, no matter who you are, will know the name of this company. I'm not going to share it right here. But you can start part-time. That's why I think this is one of the greatest businesses for a person. Maybe you don't have education. I don't have any college education. Maybe you don't have any special skills. You haven't went to technical school. You're not a welder. You're not a carpenter. You're not an electrician. I didn't have any of that stuff either. But the cleaning business is something that you can start with a very low skill level as long as you care about what you're doing and you do what you say you're going to do and you answer your phone. These things, for the average person, you can do these things. You can't even describe the feeling the first time. And I try to describe to you the feeling the first time that me and my wife were on our first job on a weekend, and we were cleaning up a newly constructed building. It was a small-ish building, maybe 5,000 square feet. But the thought occurred to me as we were cleaning that building up, I'm actually doing something right now I'm going to get paid for, and all the money is going to come to me. And that was so exciting to me that I was going out on a limb, starting a venture, and I was the one that was going to get all the money for it. And that was pretty exciting to me. So you can start this at a very low cost. You go to Walmart, buy you some Windex, buy you a broom, with a dustpan, buy you some Pine Sol, buy you some empty spray bottles, and dilute your Pine Sol out, buy you a bucket and a mop, and just sit down and take inventory of what you think you might need. And for less than $100, you could actually get started. You could definitely get started. Some people get started house cleaning, and they're using the house, the people that they visit, their clients' products. You wouldn't even have to start anything that way. So you wouldn't even have any investment that way. And that truly would be starting with no money. You just go and start that. You could open up an ad on Craigslist advertising your services. You can say, hey, I'll work for $10 an hour, and I'll pick up some cleaning customers that way. Tell them how you're going to clean their house. Show up, dress nice. You start to gain some cleaning clients that way. And then once you've done it for a little bit and you know what it's worth, you can start advertising in the paper. You can build your own Facebook page, like what we've done. And there's a lot of things you can do for very low cost and very, very, almost free. One thing you want to do is you want to get legal. You want to get a city license, and it doesn't cost much, about $10. It's about all it costs. In my town anyway. You want to get, once you get a few clients, you get a little bit of money rolling in, you want to get some liability insurance. And back then it started, I think it cost me $30 a month. You really want to get bonded, and what bonded is, you get that at your insurance company. You go down and ask them for a bond. You want to get bonded, and you may have to go to a commercial insurance carrier where they insure businesses and stuff. And for about $100 a year, you can get bonded. And what that does, say you're in a residential home and the lady loses a diamond bracelet and she blames it on you. Or maybe somebody that's working for you steals a diamond bracelet and it's worth $5,000, or $1,000, whatever it is. That covers you in the event maybe you break something. One time we did break something, and it was just a vase, and it was like $30, and we just gladly paid for it. It was a customer of ours, and so that was the right thing to do. You don't have to worry too much about legal stuff in the beginning, but you will eventually want to form an LLC. That'll be a good thing, but you can wait. Wait till you get into business. Sometimes people want to get all their ducks in a row before they start. And, you can get your federal tax ID number, all this stuff. One thing that I would do right away, I would get a business bank account. And I would keep track of my expenses. I'd keep track of my income in that business bank account, and I would not use it for personal things. So very important. That's like a number one thing. get your business license. Go get your supplies at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. You can get your janitorial supplies to start out. Come back to me once you've done that, and we can talk about, the finer points of actually building a business. So yeah, I mean, I want to be a help to you. That's what I'm here for. So comment, like, and share on this page, and let's start the conversation. Remember, I believe in you, and you can do this. If this is what you want to do, I will help you do it. So hey, I appreciate your time. Once again, leave a comment down there. Just say thanks, or if you want more info, type more info, and I'll send you some stuff out. Bye for now.